The Redevelopment Agency is technically a separate legal entity from the city. We're set up by state statute, but the mayor serves as our executive director, the city council serves as our board of directors, so we function pretty much just like any other city department with just a few nuances in what our charter is and how we operate. We are charged with basically revitalizing parts of Salt Lake City. We do that through targeting areas of the city through project areas. Our purpose in doing that is to improve livability, create economic opportunity, foster authentic communities across the city. We do that by doing projects that instill a significant amount of public benefits in them. And one of those public benefits is affordable housing, which is something that we are charged with doing citywide. In the realm of affordable housing, within the last year, prior to 2023, we saw 7 projects come online that brought forth 820 units. These were brought forth through city funding, one of the tools the Redevelopment Agency brings to the overall city funding that we provide for housing is our Housing Development Loan Program. This is something that every year we put out an annual amount of funds, and the Housing Development Loan Program is structured so that it is providing for new construction of affordable housing as well as preservation and rehabilitation. We've had this program in place for over 7 years. We average annually about $8 million in funding for that. That we utilize and put directly into projects that bring forth affordable units across the city. So in 2023, those 7 projects, as I said, brought out 820 units that are now online, open for residents and available at low income rates. Just this month, the RDA Board of Directors approved over $17.7 million in funding through our Housing Development Loan Program, and that's a milestone point in terms of the amount of funding that's provided. Over $9 million of that was brought in by Housing Stability. So the Redevelopment Agency worked in collaboration with Housing Stability to include a significant amount of their HUD funds within that, along with RDA funds. We funded over 14 projects with that funding, and those 14 projects will bring forth 1,549 affordable units as part of their development. 430 of those units are affordable to residents earning 40% or less of the area median income, and 264 of those units are either 3 or 4 bedrooms layouts, which will provide an opportunity for families to have affordable urban living in Salt Lake City. There's definitely, as we've seen, a significant demand for affordable housing in the city. This is a huge priority and goal for both Mayor Mendenhall and the Salt Lake City Council. Between the Redevelopment Agency and the Housing Stability Division, we are both trying to address this need. Housing Stability has just put forth 2 significant plans over the past year in terms of Housing SLC and Thriving in Place that look to guide the city's efforts in terms of how we invest in affordable housing, as well as how we address gentrification and displacement. The RDA, in terms of the funding that we receive, both through our tax increment financing and allocations from the cities funding our future sales tax revenue, is what we put out on the street to essentially help construct those units and bring those online and help solve and close that gap of the needed housing units within the city. Between the Redevelopment Agency's website and Housing Stability's website, you can find information on either the city's housing plans or the funding availability as we make that public, and also the information on the projects that we're funding. And then from there, you can look to find the developers and the specific partners on where to go and actually find these projects and apply for them as part of their respective developments and management companies.